or hit and run? Let's go with hit and run. Let's get one of these swipes swapped out. All right. So we get 4 food, not a lot. That's scraping. And you can see our poor hunter here is down 6 hit points. So I could eat one of these healing herbs. That would get me 5 hit points, put me up to 10 out of 11. I'm going to hold off on that. I got to have 2 herbs to get rid of negative conditions. Whoa, free stuff! Picking your way through the ruins of a remote inn, you find a locked cellar with some of its contents still salvageable. So we got some treated leather, hand wraps, gives the walk action for no cost, move 2, the next skill card you play this turn costs -2 willpower. That's actually pretty cool. That's basically 2 free willpower and you get to move 2. So yeah, we're definitely going to put that on somebody. More food! Alright, so who do we want to put the hand wraps on? All the characters are allowed. Who do I need mobility on the most? Archer for setting up lines of sight. Mage to get her out of trouble. Fighter to get him moving faster. I can think of good reasons for all of them, but I'm going to go with the hunter for now. So when I point at it, unfortunately the box pops up, but you'll briefly see this glow showing that location is where that piece goes. And if I point at it, you can see the blue glow here. Oh, there it is. So, you get the idea. And it's going to add a card. You see a card shuffle into my little deck there. There we go. We now have the walk action added to our deck. And we've got a couple of parts here, treated leather and sturdy bone. Those are crafting materials. There's various rarities for crafting materials, and you can craft different things once you start accumulating them. So we're done there. We are probably going to be tired by the time we get to the next spot. Oops. What are you? A group of human bandits confront you as the party passes through a pass in the hills. The leader comes up and greets Rastin warmly. Her words are friendly, but she firmly demands that the group pay a toll for moving through his territory. To help feed the families of her and her band. Pay 50 or refuse. We're at 177, huh? Nah, we're going to refuse. Yeah, bandit leader apologizes before ordering her men to attack. Hey, polite bandit. Alright, what do we got this time? No archers? Oh, is that an archer? Can't tell. Nope, bandit fighter. Fighter and 2 robbers. Alright. There are elite bosses. Well, there's elite mobs, there's boss mobs. There are a variety of different difficult danger level or such mobs you have to worry about too. Show us the crafting? Yeah, I'd love to. I don't have much crafting material, and I can't do it until we camp. Next time we camp, I'll see if it gives me the option. But we haven't collected much in the way of crafting material yet. Alright, so what do we got? We've got advance options, swing, lots of advance options, the cantrip for more willpower, prepare for willpower. Alright, nothing too impressive. We got a large blocker right there. He's going to have to go around one side or the other. How do I want to try to set this up? I think maneuvering into defensive positions is my better choice for this one. Who can't move easily? My archer, of course. Thinking of getting him. Cancel that for a second. Who can you see? Both of those guys. Both of those guys. Maybe I'll step down to the south here. We'll take shots at that guy. We'll try to pick these guys apart. I'll bring my warrior down this direction too. Let's go ahead and do that. You're not going to be moving. I'd like to get the cantrip and prepares out. Those would be awesome to get out early. That way I can start bulking up on willpower and following turns. I'm still trying to get a feel for the game flow and whether it's better to pass up opportunities to do damage in order to get these types of cards out. We're not going to be swiping this round. We will advance you. Put you... Cancel that for a second. I've got 4 points now. I could do prepare and cantrip. I could advance, and we'd hold the power shot for next round. Yeah, let's do that. Cantrip, prepare, and where do I want you? If I put you there, you're going to be blocking the line of sight for the hunter. Let's go here instead. Let's hope the two, my hunter and the enchantress, can take care of the lone guy there, while my melee fighter sets up for those guys. Alright, defend. And move. Lots of move. Whoa! Oh, skulking! Alright, he got ugly fast. Youchers. Where's my fire effect thing when I need it? One space shy of being able to hit that guy with a chaos missile as well. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I've got the bulwark, I've got the double strike, I've got the wild swing. We got all the big guns on the fighter now. I'm thinking of stepping the fighter down a space right to there. And then we can double strike. To pay for all this. I think we might be just relocating the ranger this round. Let's see, I could shuffle her down one, shuffle the ranger down one, shuffle the fighter down one. That way when the fighter unloads all of these strikes, he's going to get them helping out with the combo attacks. We can probably drop this guy in one round. I don't think I'll have enough points to do that and bulwark. Maybe we will if I dump all of the other cards. I also have to, well, if I'll give up defend. Yeah, the chaos missile's only going to do 2 points of damage. She'll get that much damage in just from the combo strikes, so I think I'm going to not do that. Trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for all this. We're not going to power shot. I've got to get rid of one card from her in order for her to be able to move. So let's assume that. We'll go there, we'll go there, and one of these is going to have to go. I think the wild swing is going to have to go. Too expensive. So we'll do that. I've got 2 points. I can double strike right now. Then I need just one more point. I'm not going to advance again, so that gets me the... Those cards are paid for. I can double strike and then bulwark to get the defense up on the warrior. Then I've still got... I can defend on the mage, which is good. Go ahead and do that. Alright, so we'll get to swipe with her. Actually, every time you play a card... Oh, that's right, I could have got my willpower back. That's fine. Alright, let's do it. So we're going to double strike, we'll get a combo, so it's going to be 4 points, 4 points. So we should drop this guy this round. And we'll bulwark, and we are done. Skulk! That allows him to move past zones of control from enemies. Alright, step right in. A little bit of weird movement there. That's fine. We were going to lose that defense anyway. Alright, that was a good round for us. Now we just got to figure out how we're going to deal with this big guy. Bandit fighter, 4 points of armor. I got the unstable blast, but I can't line up the shot, so it has to be in a column. There's no way I'm going to reposition her. So I'd, at best, be able to hit one person. I don't have any defense on her, so she's going to end up taking whatever this guy dishes out. Unless I can maneuver in such a way, I'm not going to be able to do it without dumping 2 cards. I'd have to advance and get rid of a card to get to this position. But I'd only be able to move 1 space, get stopped by zone of control, and then another space. So I wouldn't be able to do enough damage, I don't think, to kill that guy anyway. What's the ranger got? We're up in face here. Hit and run. Melee attack, then retreat 2. So that would be 2, 3, 4. That would remove the armor just by doing the hit and run. Then I could back him off, and he could do a snapshot for another 2 damage. That guy's not immobilized, so it'll be maxed at 2. You can see we started with 1 point. That's because of the willpower that we got from the prepare here. So it gave us a bonus willpower. Chaos missiles would hit 2. I think we just go all in on trying to kill this middle guy, though. And the Enchantress is just going to have to take her hit. Because if we do swipe, again, that's going to be 4 per swipe. So there's 4, there's 8. Then we can do the hit and run for 10. So he's going to be up at least 1 more round. I'm not going to be able to do enough to drop him this round, I don't think. So let's assume we're not going to advance. Let's do the swipes first. So let's get this out of the way. Oh, so why didn't she get a second one? I'm not understanding that mechanic. What could have prevented her from getting a combo? I've had that happen before, and I still don't know why it doesn't trigger a combo on occasion. I don't know if it's a bug or a feature I'm not understanding. Alright, well... So, what are we down to? We got no willpower floating. I've got to either ditch cards to get rid of things. Chaos missiles would hit each of them for 1 point, so get him to 8, drop the armor from that guy. Arcane Blast would do 3, and I could hit either one safely, if I can get to 2 points, for the Unstable Blast. I'd get him to 6. If you go down in battle, you don't die unless all of your guys go down. So it's okay for 1 guy of your party or 2 to go down, as long as you finish with somebody still alive. What happens is at the end of the combat, anybody that got downed gets dealt a random wound card that have varying effects. And then that's a card in your deck that you have to deal with as it comes up. It might just be a dead card that doesn't do anything. It might not be discardable. It might have a negative effect. And you can get rid of those wound cards by camping and using 2 healing herbs to purge the wound. That's why I'm hesitant to spend that 1 herb I have to give me 5 healing points. Because I need to accumulate 2 so I can try to get rid of a negative effect if one of my guys goes down. Best way to do this. So I'm going to get rid of the defensive stance. I think the hit and run is still probably the best action. Yeah, he's my most wounded, so let's do the hit and run. Then we'll, again, she didn't get to counter, but he did. I'm not sure, maybe this guy is preventing her from countering. Maybe they're only allowed to counter. No, she countered early. She got at least the first counter done. I don't understand the mechanic. I can't figure out what caused it, because she got the first counter blow, or the first combo blow. It was only the follow-up ones that she didn't get to participate in for no particular reason I can think of. I would agree with the flanking thing, except she got that first one. So she attacked before she was doing the initial. Possibly. I mean, I swiped with her, I swiped with him. I lost track. We'll figure it out when the next opportunity shows up. Alright, I'm not going to be focusing. So I've got 1 ready to go. I could Snapshot or Chaos Missile. Either or is going to do 2 points of damage, just either concentrated or split. Or I can trash one of these and do 3 points of damage. So if we hold the Snapshot, I kick the Chaos Missile, and then I blast this guy for 3, I think is the best arrangement. I'll hold the Snapshot for next round. So let's kick the Chaos Missile. Let's blast this guy right in the middle here. Gets him down to 3. So close. So close. Yeah, there's nobody I'm allowed... Oh, that's right. I had the... I didn't do the retreat action on him. I had the retreat option from that... Oh, well. Nobody I can snapshot. I'm not allowed to snapshot anybody. So we're going to lose the point. Alright, how much damage we got incoming? Yeah, chop! Ouch. She might go down this round. Ouch. She's going down this round because he hasn't had his turn yet. Alright, down goes the Enchantress. That's the problem with getting mixed up like that. With especially one of these heavy units. If he gets a good draw of cards, they got an awesome draw of cards for that round. And just did massive damage against my poor Enchantress. Well, that flipped things pretty awkwardly. I got one swipe. We could just eliminate that guy right now with a swipe, because I'd get 2 damage plus 1. Would get rid of him. Then he would be able to do all of his ranged fire against that guy. Let's do it. Get rid of you. Alright. Now we've got options for power shot, snapshot. We're going to get 4 damage out of this because he's not adjacent to any players or terrain features. So the snapshot's going to do 4, power shot's going to do 2, and then I can't do any more damage. So we're going to be stuck for one more round. I think I'll take the shots and then I'll back off with the advance and we'll let the warrior finish him off. Alright, I'm not going to do adrenaline. Let's go ahead and get the snapshot in for 4. Power shot in for 2. We'll advance back behind our warrior. Yeah, we'll offset. That way we might still get a line of sight on him without having to move. And we'll defend. That's not going to help you, dude. Alright, so we need to do 4 points. We've got swipe, swipe. That'll do it right there. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. Okay, can I hit him? I can hit him. Nope, I can't hit him. How come it's not showing me my character blocking that? Huh, weird. That's fine. Advance. So we're out of line of sight. Alright, so our Enchantress went down! No! She is a bit squishy. And we drew the Cracked Skull. Malkin has been injured. Cracked Skull. Play this card or discard it. Cannot be recycled. Yuck. So I've got to actually spend a point to discard it. I can't just recycle it. So that's going to be ugly when I draw that. Injury is a permanent addition to your hero's core deck that can only be removed through special encounters. Yeah, special encounters that I've never seen in the game world, and or I've got to get one more healing herb. We currently only have one. So we got another leather, we got some food, we got some coin. And we'll level up the person that died. Alright. All of these are pretty cool. Stone Barrier, defend 4 on any character, myself or others. A 1 point cost for 4 defense. Storm Conduit's pretty fun. A little pricey, 2 points. After performing a melee attack, why would you be melee attacking with her? But after you perform a melee attack, you deal 2 magic damage and put shocked on a random enemy within 4 spaces. So you get the 2 points from the melee attack, a normal one, plus you get 2 from the Storm Conduit electric damage, plus you put shock on another nearby critter. And the shock status, whenever hit by a melee or ranged attack, deal 2 magic damage to adjacent friendlies. So, yeah. Could be fun, but I think you're going to have to build kind of a deck or a equipment set around that particular power. That feels like one of those powers like in Slay the Spire where you kind of build a deck around it. Static Discharge. 2 magic damage and inflict shock to an adjacent enemy, and then jump to a different enemy within 2 spaces and repeat. Cool. So that's Chain Lightning. Cost 2. This one again has 4 resilience, so once you take 4, it's going to disappear. And then Earth Grab. Earth Grab's fun. Magic attack of 4, defend of 2, and inflict immobilize to all characters in the target area. So you got that big grid, the center space, and all adjacents, that everything in that area takes 4 damage and gains 2 defense. So you're hurting them, and then they're actually gaining defense because of the earth that's surrounding them. So it's kind of interesting that it's a double-edged sword type of situation, but it also immobilizes them. And immobilized characters cannot voluntarily move until the end of its turn. So basically, anything you hit with this takes damage, can't move, but gets a little bit extra defense. So I like it. Even for 3 points, that could be a really, really important thing. Especially doing 4 damage in a big area like that. That can drop a lot of the lower level stuff all by itself. So again, we got a lot of really good ones. Good defense card, a couple of good electrical damage cards, and the earth grab. And none of these are obvious swap outs for these. You really got to choose something to get rid of. Really, really like the earth grab. Also, you notice it doesn't mention a range. Anywhere on the field. Anywhere you want. That'll go anywhere. That's 4 automatic damage anywhere you'd like. So that's the other reason I like it. It's not like within a certain range or anything like that. I'm going to go for earth grab. I want that 4 damage immobilized. I think it's those 2 characteristics are just super, super important. So what are we going to replace, though? I think I'm going to replace a Chaos Missile. Alright, so we know we've got that giant ocean blocking us from access to our quest location. We're just kind of working our way back to the east and north to get to our starting position again. Let's head into this. Oh, now we're tired. We just hit tired status, which adds an exhaustion card to each hero's deck for every battle. Let's head to this village. Maybe something good will happen. Alright, standard village. Cool. So this is a village populated by humans with a few hybrid working a nearby rock face. There is a small marketplace nearby where you're able to trade. Hybrid is another one of the races. It's kind of a demon-human hybrid. Feel free to read that at your own leisure by pausing. Or in future YouTube land, you'll have plenty of opportunity. Alright, that's enough for you. So what do we got? Hey, look! Look! Healing supplies! We have healing herbs. 55 bucks. We have 200 obsidian. What do we buy? There's 2 food available for 35 each. 55 for healing supply. We've also got a bone hammer that provides clash. 2 cost, melee attack of 3, and deals double damage if the target has any defense or is chilled. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, bone hammer, smashing damage against shields and such. That's a nice little effect. I hadn't seen a bone hammer before. 3 damage for 2 cost. Normally it's 1 cost for 2 damage, so it's not the best ratio for damage, but that double damage against defense or chilled, that really makes a difference. That'd be a melee 3 for only 2 cost, or a melee 6 for only 2 costs. That's pretty huge. What else we got? We got metal bracers. So this is the first item we've seen with multiple effects. It's going to give armor 2. So assuming I'm not swapping out a similar item, we're going to gain 2 hit points essentially by equipping this. Gives us armored advance, no cost, move 3 and defend 2. That's awesome. And another defense stance. If we put this on our warrior, he's already got one of those. Defend 2 after performing a melee attack. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good stuff, but that would be all of our money, basically. I don't think we can afford to take that, much as I'd like to. I think we got to get the healing supplies. That way we can heal up that cracked skull that our enchantress got. And we're going to buy the food. That'll leave me just enough for that hammer. I'll have to think about the hammer. But we also need to conserve money in case we need to buy stuff at other places. Alright, let's assume we're done there for the moment. Okay, so we're in the city's location. We can bed down now. We're going to get 35% stamina increase when we bed down. We've actually managed to get a good amount of food. We started at 5. We wasted a bunch trying to follow the edge of that stupid ocean that's blocking us. So we're actually doing well there. We're just down a fair amount of hit points. 6 on our hunter and 7 on our healer. We've got to do heal injury. So we're going to do that. We're going to take the cracked skull, drag it over here. So we're going to rest up and use the herbs to eliminate the cracked skull card. Hey, crafting! We can do crafting. Alright, so because of the 2 materials we've got some crafting options. None of the light or heavy armor. What heavy weapons unlocked? The bone axe with the charge ability. Move 3 to the target. Melee attack 1 + 1 for each space moved. So if you move the full 3, it's going to be attack 1 plus 3, so 4. So it's a 2-cost charge for 3 movement and 4 damage if you use the full movement. Pretty cool, but then you got to consider you would be swapping out whatever weapon that person has. So we would be swapping out that double strike. I like the double strike. I like the double strike, especially if I'm getting in the mix with the other 2 guys for the combo attacks. So yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Back to crafting here. What else we got? Light armor. We got leather jerkin with run. Gives move 4. Silk robe we saw already. And padded rags we've seen already. So nothing too special there. Ranged weapon. Bone long... Oh, I like long shot. Ooh, long shot. 3 cost, but it's ranged attack X. X is the distance to the target. So if you can get this off in the first round, you can get like an 8-point shot on the first round. Just eliminate somebody right off the bat. Versus, I think the cracked shortbow is I think what he's got, the snapshot. So we'd be giving up the snapshot in exchange for the long shot. 1 cost or the 3 cost. Alright, what else was there? The bow's a maybe. Shield, arcane... Standard shield with block. Not too worried about that. Arcane. What do we got? Novice Fire Tome. Spark. Inflicts burning on an enemy. Next skill card you play returns half the willpower, rounded down. A Burned Mystic Tome. It's a summon. This is a different card we haven't seen before. So the summon is basically a summoned NPC buddy. We can control him, so he's a minion that we can control. It's a husk, costs 2 points to bring out, and he has a basic action of melee attack 2, but he can help us with things like counterattacks or combo attacks. And the Apprentice Tome, Force Field, defend 2 on all friendly characters. That's pretty good, 2-point cost for 6 points of defense, spread out between your characters. All sorts of fun stuff, though. Look at Sacred Tome. Force Field, Sanctuary, Wing Smash... Abjuration, Demonic Pact, Eldritch Grasp, Shockwave, and Gravity Vortex. A lot of combos, a lot of possibilities. And it shows you what it costs to make them off on the right. So if you want a particular item, you can highlight it and see, oh, I need 2 of those wood, and I don't know if that's mithril or what metal that is. I can't point at it, unfortunately, to see the name of it. But you can see what it's going to take material-wise. So if you come across a marketplace and you have particular materials available, you might be able to check here and see if you can build the specific item that'll give you the book you want. Like, I like this one, the Mystic Tome. This one gives you an option. You got Husk and Mad Soul both. One's a melee attack minion, one's a ranged attack minion. Alright, what else could we make? Bracers. That's the hand wraps. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that stuff. Bone longbow. What do you think? I occasionally get the opportunity to do that 4-point shot with the snapshot. This one's really expensive, but it can do a lot of damage when you get the opportunity to use it. Let's go for it. Let's make that. Uh-oh. Oh, you can only do 1 activity? Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're getting rid of that. Apparently you're limited to 1 activity in camp. If I stayed multiple days... which I might do, so we might, let's do this. Let's rest first. We'll gain some stamina. We'll also gain, what, 1 hit point for each character. We'll do that. So we've cured the cracked skull effect. We're down to 7.7 on our food. Let's, we could now do the, oh, I've got the hone equipment too, but we don't have any items that need it. Let's go ahead and do this one now. Alright, we'll rest 1 more day. That'll bring us up to full. We'll get a point each for these guys. Hey, how come we didn't get a point each? Alright, I'm confused. Select a single camp activity. Oh, I see. Alright, so it is 1 thing, period. I can either bed down, that's currently selected, or I can craft, or I can heal an injury. Alright, I thought the healing was automatic. Let's break camp. Let's get out of here. We've got 7. We got full there. Let's work our way back east and north. I think this is exactly the spot. Yeah, that's exactly the spot we started in. We're back to where we started after all of that. Now we're going to try to follow this stupid ocean around to the right side. There's got to be a way across this thing. It won't let me walk across it. And we finally got a spot. We finally made it across. What the hell? I have no idea what question marks mean. Oh, we're drained. Drained is not good. Yeah, this is bad. I mean, we ate through 4 points of our food. We're drained. We got to rest, but I got no good locations. I have to backtrack to here. Quest is still to the north. What do you think? Question mark? I mean, question mark here? Hit this. I'd rather not do it drained. Anywhere we go is likely to be a combat encounter, and in drained state's going to suck. Yeah, speaking of that, I forgot to swap that thing out. Oh, that's right. I can actually have multiple bows. I can have the snapshot, and I can have the long shot. I have a bow in each hand. Which is a little odd to me, thematically, but alright, they allow it. Let's do that. Let's have the best of both worlds, even though we're thinning our deck out, or we're expanding our deck a bit. Look at all these fatigue cards. We now have 3 of these suckers. Yuck. Basically, they just take up a slot. When we draw up to 3, they just take one of those slots and then get discarded. So I can't use them for power. They just eliminate a card I could have used during a round. That's because of where our fatigue. Alright, let's, this is gonna be bad. Cataclysm Mirror North. Alright. You say so. Alright, you're walking down a muddy path leading through the marshland, which gives the whole area a foul stench up ahead. Blocking your path is a hooded figure bearing a staff with a purple crystal set on top. Sandra, the apprentice, spots the figure and quickly moves to the head of the group. She starts talking completely incomprehensibly in a language you've never heard before. The sinister-looking figure thuds the staff into the ground 3 times, which is then mirrored by Sandra. They both remove their hoods and greet each other enthusiastically before Sandra introduces her childhood friend, Titania, to the group. It transpires that they grew up in the same village, but were parted when Sandra's magical skill was revealed and she was sent off to train as a warlock's apprentice. Titania tells you of an extremely hostile community of Chard nearby, who have accumulated quite a few valuable objects that they don't know what to do with. Rumor has it that they store them in a shelter in the center of their settlement. Titania and Sandra embrace and wish each other well before parting. Arg. We need to sleep. Alright, let's seek them out. Did we get a new... I don't see a pointer for a new quest oh, there it is. So that's the direction for the charred booty, off that way. We gotta get over here, though, and hope it's not a combat encounter. I'm not liking the looks of whatever that is in the woods, either. Alright, no combat. No combat! We're about to hit the red line. Starving. Alright, as you search the ruins of an elven temple, the party is approached by a humanoid figure. She's not hostile and introduces herself as a dryad, a protector of the forest and the elven nature temple. She demands that you leave the temple undisturbed and continue on your journey. No, I don't want to leave. I need to sleep. Elves, all but extinct. Elves, war between the elven factions is what caused the cataclysm, apparently. Dryads. Alright, so either leave the temple undisturbed. Now, I think... if I say leave the temple, I'll still be standing on it. I may still be able to camp there. I don't want to fight her. I just want to leave. Whoops. The Dryad thanks Rastin for his sensitivity. She confesses that in truth there is little life left in her forest to protect, and much of her power has been sapped by the destruction of the forest. When Rastin explains the party's goal, she offers to come with you to help bring life back to some of Ash. Well, okay then. Welcome her into the group. What do you do? Excited to have purpose again, but as you move further away from the temple, you can also see she is clearly pained to be leaving the forest that she was created to protect. New follower. Forester. Move through forest tiles at full speed. Oh, okay. So we have Sandra that lets us hone items. We don't have any items to hone yet. And we've got Alra, the Dryad, lets us move through forest tiles faster. Cool. Never seen Alra before. And yay, we get the stamina bonus. Alright. We're going to starve to death. We're down to 1.8 food. And we're going to use half, or 0.5 just to camp the night. Technically, I need to camp twice to get a decent amount of stamina back. We don't have any other activities to do, so we're going to get a little bit of healing done as well. So rest. Oh, we're still tired. Rest. Here comes the starvation. Alright. Like I said, I'm not liking whatever's here, but we'll go check it out. Rough track through this forest, turn sharply right where you find a gruesome sight at a fork in the road. Skeletal remains of a human shackled around a charred tree stump. There's a wooden board with peril written in what looks like blood. A huge spear runs through the wretched creature's rib cage, which anchors him to the base of the tree stump. His right arm is pointing directly left, held aloft by a stake that is strapped to his back. A nightmarish bird-like creature with several of its bones visible sits on his skull, screeching menacingly at you. Take the path to the left, ignoring the obvious warning. Take the path to the right. We're going to ignore the warning. Ignoring the warning sign, you follow the path, which turns around a corner and opens up into a clearing. There are hundreds of brambles, all yielding dark fruits. Behind them, blackened tree stumps yield some type of mushroom you've not encountered before. Collect the mushroom, collect the fruit, leave them both, recalling the gruesome warning. Yeah. Fruit! Food! I was hoping for, healing herbs, but, food's good, since we're almost out. We'll take them. Alright, cool. We can move through the forest at normal speed, so let's do that. Now that we're across that stupid ocean. Come on, I need a city or something. It's not a city. We hit tired status. Oh, no! Not Spikeback! I am not fighting Spikeback. You approach a large ruined tower on the edge of a deep ravine. Before getting too close, you hear a strange howl coming from the tower. Using the strange rock formations nearby as cover, you make your way towards the tower slowly. Soon, Rastin spots a large, spiked beast devouring an unidentifiable carcass in the courtyard of the tower. Suddenly looks up in your direction, clearly sensing something wrong in its territory. You could try to leave the way you came, or approach and confront the monster. This is a boss monster. I am not fighting Spikeback. We are nowhere near prepared. We haven't gotten any real skill-ups or power-ups yet, despite our wandering all over the place. I'm not even going to try going against this guy. Let's see. One second. Alright. No, sneak away. Nervously, the party picks its way back through the rocks, hoping to remain undetected. Progress is slow and tense, but before too long, you feel safe that the beast is not coming after you. Fine, don't come after me. We've got just enough food that we could rest and have a tiny, tiny bit to continue with. That alternate quest is back this way. No idea how far. We got a point there, and our main quest line is still through these woods somewhere. Yeah. I think we have to proceed tired. That food's going to disappear just about instantly. Point 3, point 2. We are starving. And drained. Picking your way through the trees, you come across the blasted remains of an overgrown farm. As you approach, Rastin spots a small group of hybrid looting what appears to be a barn. One of the hybrid sentries spots the approaching party and shouts a guttural warning. And Jara points out that the hybrid don't seem to want to fight, but approaching further will certainly provoke them. And of course, I just barely switched over into the drain category. Damn it. Approach the barn, try to reason, draw your weapons, turn around and leave. Try to reason. Yeah, not going to happen. They don't seem to be understanding your words or choosing to ignore them either way. Your attempts at an agreement are futile. The party has no choice but to arm for battle. We've done a lot of wandering. The difficulty is going to start ratcheting up. And pretty soon here, we're going to get just cremated in a fight. This might be it. How many? Only 2, but oh, hey there, buddy. Ooh, youchies. Hybrid Berserker. Every time this character is damaged, move 2 spaces towards the attacker and gain +1 damage until the end of the next turn. Lovely. I imagine he's probably got some pretty heavy-duty melee damage cards. What else we got? A hybrid slaver. Huh. I don't think I'd be able to keep ahead of this guy. I don't know what his cards look like yet. I think I fought one of these guys before. And he did a lot of damage. Yeah, this is going to be an ugly one here. Especially with 2 guys down to 7 and 8 health. That ocean kicked our ass. Let's see. Swipe, swipe, wild swing. Nothing in range, and he gets all of his swipe cards. So he lost a card. We drew one of those cards that got discarded. Hit and run. Focus. I wonder, again, if I say redraw, is it going to draw 3 or is it only going to draw 2? Do have the Earth Grab. Ooh, Earth Grab might be a good one. Earth Grab that guy. That way he takes 4. He gets immobilized. So the bonus is going to wear off before he gets to move. Oh, I need to cycle Earth Grab over and over on that guy. That's the trick. Alright, there's no way we're going to use Swipe. I'm not going to use Advance on her. Thinking of doing a redraw. Do I need a redraw, or do I just discard the swipes and reposition him? We've got a pretty long gap here, so he's going to most likely have to come right through here. She can cast the Earth Grab anywhere. Will I play another run if this party wipes out here? How far in are we? We're about 2 hours in? Yeah, I probably will. I did a lot of explaining this time, and I'm not going to read as much next time through. I'm not going to read all of that text every single time I do this game. For this first time through, though, I wanted to include the full auditory experience. But in the future, you guys can just speed read through those things. I'll leave them up for a second or two. How to do this? Well, I don't have the long shot with a hunter currently, unless I redraw. Hit and run's useless at the moment. Focus would be good if I could rely on him not getting hit. I'm thinking of doing a redraw on the hunter. Let's do it. Ah, we drew a fatigue. So, we only drew as many cards as we discarded. So that answers that question, and one of them was a bad card. So, alright, more power for the pool. That one sucked. So I have just enough power. Now, I think I have to Earth Grab this guy. I gotta keep him away from me as long as I can. I want to Earth Grab him, hope the other guy advances, and our guys can deal with the other guy, and then we can focus all of our attention on this guy. So, plus I want to get Earth Grabbed recycled as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna Earth Grab. Well, that's stupid. He still gets to move? Now, come on. Whose ability takes precedence? I'm kind of annoyed about that. I'm going to need a Magic the Gathering level referee call on order of precedence. On special abilities for characters take precedence over card abilities, maybe? Because I sure was of the opinion he would stay right where he was. He's not going to be able to move through a move card. Let me make another note. Let me make another note. I'm going to ask them about that one. Whoops. Alright. What was the name of the card I cast on him? I can't see my discard pile. Cards in deck. Earth Grab? Yeah, Earth Grab. Earth Grab on the Hybrid Berserker. Alright, I just want to know how the mechanics work. If it's supposed to be this way, where a card ability, special ability has precedence, or if it's just a combination they didn't think about and it's just not accounted for, or what. Alright, so we got the Earth Grab done. Yeah, what are we going to do here? I think it's going to be get rid of those. Move, and do I plug the gap with my hero and try to defend against that guy while my other two try to hit the third, or the other hybrid? He's not going to get to move this round, so I'm safe here for a round, but I am going to block my line of sight for the archer, unless I bring him all the way down to fire across. I think I'm going to plug the gap. I'm going to keep him from getting to my squishies. And we'll save the wild swing for next round. Good old fatigue card popped out again. I so wish we hadn't hit that. Just barely ticked over into the next stage of tiredness. Oh, battle stance. Reel in! No, don't reel me in! Bastard reeled me in. Alright. He's now free to move, and he's got +2 damage unless I hit him for 5. If I can hit him for 5, that'll get rid of the battle stance, because it's got 5 resilience on that card. Yeah, this changes the tactical situation quite a bit. I still have no movement cards, which is starting to bug me. I could advance with the defend, and then wild swing him if I get enough cards elsewhere. I gotta worry about this guy moving as well. If these guys squish my warrior and start doing counter blow or combo blows on me, he's gonna go down in probably 1-2 rounds at the most. I've got no ability to assist him. I got the long shot up. Ooh, the long shot's available. So if I could get a line of sight from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9! 9! No way I can arrange a 10, I don't think. I'd have to be up there, and I'm sure that's going to block. Long shot combined with the earth grab is what I need to hammer this guy down. Hit him for 8 and 9 point range damages, and then the earth grab to keep him from moving around too much. Still got fatigue in there. Crap. Yeah, I'm just not going to see those cards that often, I don't think. Try to combine a long shot from the hunter with the wild swing on the main guy in the middle. Yeah, I don't have bulwark, unfortunately. I could do a redraw, but I'd only be redrawing 2. The bulwark's in there. The rest of it's I'm debating doing defend, move up, then wild swing. I got no points. I'd have to ditch all of the mage's stuff and probably prepare. And I wouldn't get the long shot off this round. I'd have to wait till next round for the long shot. then that could only do a single point of damage. Or I try to shuffle down, wild swing him, and then next round try to finish him with a long shot. But geez, I'm just gonna get hammered, I know. This one's gonna be rough. I knew this fight was gonna suck, even without all the negative fatigue cards that we had. Let's operate on the theory we're gonna try to remove that back guy. So let's get rid of that. Advance to here. Then we're going to save the long shot. I'm not going to power shot or prepare. Not going to cantrip. I'm going to wild swing this guy and hope for a good number. You bastard game. Alright, well. Yeah. RNG. Any game that has a semblance of die rolls, I am famously unlucky at. Alright, well, I can't do anything with either of these for this round, and I think my fighter's just going to get hammered. I think he's going to get pasted by these two guys this round. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes down. Yeah, nothing else I can do. Let's see where the pain comes. Does the guy go after my fighter, or does he charge that berserker after my my little guys? Extra block. Alright, he's going for the fighter. Here it comes. Melee attack 4. Plus the combo. Swipe for 2. Plus the combo. And I can't really escape from there. So my fighter's definitely going down, and I haven't done any real damage to anything yet. Oh, we got one card. Lovely. I think that was an effect of a card he played on me, right? That only let me draw a single one. I think that smash. I don't like that I can't see the cards that have been played. I wish I had a way of seeing that card right there, or whatever's in that stack. He already played it, so I should get a chance to see the damn thing. Oh, that's right. I had drawn at the end of my turn, and he made me discard. So, yeah, that's the mechanic. Yeah, so the fighter can't do squat. If I discard this, I can move a single space, which isn't going to save me much. So that's bad. That's really bad. Now, if I hit that guy, I can pull him off of my fighter temporarily. I'm still not going to survive the next round, though. Flame Fan could do 6 eventually against this guy, but I think these guys are going to kill the party. I don't think we're going to survive this one. The Berserker is going to wreck me. I really want to get the long shot off, but now he's 2 spaces closer. I'm not sure of the line of sight. I suspect that's the furthest I'm going to be able to get. One of these 2 spaces. I've got an advance. Let's test it. So if I move to there, I can't see nothing. Yeah, right there is the best I can do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can get a 7-point long shot from right there. 4 off the armor, 3 damage, gets him to 13. It'll pull him towards me, 2 spaces, forcing him to move to engage my fighter. But I think that other guy is probably going to finish my fighter off without much problem. But if I did this first, then I moved the fighter back a couple of spaces. It'd force him to play move cards to re-engage my fighter. I think that's probably the best bet. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get you... I'm not sure I'm going to have enough points for all of this, but... yeah, you there. I need 3 to long shot, and I've got to keep that for the fighter to move, which means I'm going to have 1 card left. No, I'm going to have no cards left. Oh, I'd love to long shot him, then snapshot him if I could pull him into an area not protected. That would be a pretty hilarious combo. 4 points to get like 11 points of damage. That would be killer. It's not going to happen this time. That's a fun thought. I'm very much still on the stage of learning the basic mechanics, getting comfortable enough, and surviving the fights with less damage so that I can start meta-gaming the builds for the characters to figure out how to maximize their various abilities. Definitely not going to get that off. And like I said, I'm going to have to actually sacrifice this stuff. So, kill that so you can move. I need 2 more points. So 2 of these have got to go. Let's, jeez. Throwing away all of our big damage cards. Let's get rid of that and get rid of Snapshot. We'll do the long shot and we'll hope the Flame Fan can land next round on the big guy. Alright. Whoops, that burned up all of that. Ah, crap. I didn't account for that. I needed to get rid of the Flame Fan to save the movement point, the action point she had to, or the fighter had to back up. I can't use her point to move. I can't reverse that. Nope, can't rescind that action. Alright, oh well. Didn't quite do it in the right order. I should have ditched the Flame Fan. Shot, backed her off. Alright, let's see what happens. It's gonna be bad. Yet another fatigue. Every single round we've drawn bad cards. So many bad cards. Nah, we're gonna get roasted. Oh yeah, down he goes. Melee attack 6! Overkill! There's no way I'm gonna drop these guys. Not with these 2 guys, with their limited... They've had no upgrades, really. For the number of encounters as we've had so far, I've had almost no upgrades to these guys, so they're not going to survive this fight. Let's see here. I can't even kill the little guy. We've got 2 extra points. Super excited about that. I could Chaos Missile. I'd have to move in order to Flame Fan him. He's just too far away for the Flame Fan. He'd have to be here. It's going to hit these spaces. Ditch the swipe. Move up. I could walk, and then I could fire the power shot with no cost. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to Flame Strike. Then we're going to walk. Get a little closer back here. Then we're going to power shot. Yeah. He's going to take 3 more damage at the end of his turn, but he's going to advance and hit. He might make it all the way over here. Depends on what cards he's got. Well, let's see what happens. Going to get pinned in the corner here. Head rush! I don't know about these extra moves these guys seem to get. I never understand. The Rattlings I see do it fairly often, and now these guys just did it. And I don't understand why they get these extra moves. Because he moved 4, and then he shuffled another space. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Well, this sucks. Mage is going to go down now this round. Still didn't hardly get any damage on that guy after all of the armoring. He armored up and protected against the follow-up flame damage. So I barely got any damage on that guy. The initial damage hit armor, and the secondary damage hit armor. So that wasn't nearly as useful as I thought it was going to be. From range, I've got 1 power shot. Mage has nothing unless I redraw. I could quick think, draw a new card, and have 1 less point to spend. Or 1 more point to spend. I think I might quick think, then do the redraw, depending on what card I draw. Fatigue. Of course. I probably should have looked at what was in my deck. My deck is empty. Now I get to do a full redraw, huh? Well, advance and defend isn't going to do me much. I mean, defend, yeah, that'll be useful. But I think I'm just going to do my 1 redraw. We got Earth Grab. And I got the points for it. Unfortunately, I got to hit myself. I can advance and back up 1, then do it, actually. Let's do that. Do that. Back up 1. Then we'll Earth Grab. I'm still in range to get creamed by that guy. Nothing I can do about it. I have no further cards or moves. Power shot's just going to remove the armor that's going to go away anyway. Yeah, I just don't know. Guess I'm going to advance up to here. I don't have enough points for the power shot anyway. Man, that didn't really help. I can discard it just so I draw different cards next round. Yeah, give me a different card. Jeez. Whack! Reel in. Yeah, she's dead. Forgot about that reel in card that guy's got. He's got... He, she, I'm not sure what that is. That's a she. Hybrid Slaver. She's got that scorpion attack. Get over here. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna die. I knew I was dead. 2. That's fine. You get one more point of damage in against that guy. So let's do that, and then let's advance and run away. See if we can get a better lineup. I think they're gonna have not much problem catching me though. And goodbye, swipe. If I'm having to swipe something, I think I'm gonna die anyway. Jeez. Come on, guys. Feel free to move around a little bit. Well, I don't have much movement range this time. And I can't quite power shot him twice. I can kill him. I can shoot him once. We're going to have to focus. We're going to have to back off. If I back off to there, I can shoot him for 2. I don't think the range is going to help me. Even a single discard is going to get them the 2 spaces of movement. So let's just go there. That means only one guy will be able to get to me. He could do the reel-in shot, pull me to there, and then they'd both be able to hammer me. That's probably what will happen. Alright, power shot! Let's get rid of that. Let's move over here. Run away! We're going to do a Brave Sir Robin fight. So much fatigue! Oh, hey, we got hit and run though. Please move the little guy over here. Move the little guy over here. Oh, you bastards! You didn't move? They didn't get any movement cards? I want to keep that card though. I don't want to discard it. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. Goddamn fatigue. Jeez. That's why you really don't want your fatigue to drop. That little bar is so super important. Oh, you piece of crap. That's fine. I still got a minor retreat path. I'll be able to kill him. Then I can run to here. That forces the big guy to move again. Snapshot. I'd love to snap. Oh, actually, I'll be able to do both. Oh, that's awesome. I'll be able to kill him, retreat, and then snapshot him out in the open for 4 points. It's not going to be enough to get rid of all that armor, but it's a lot better than I thought he would do. Alright, kill that guy. We're lasting a lot longer. Hey, where's the retreat part? Did I misread or understand the card that I had? Alright. Well, I can't afford to stay next to this guy. More defense, more defense. It's all defense. Have some defense. I could move 3, get rid of prepare, and do a long shot. It's still not even going to come close to keeping up with the defense he keeps laying down. Wonder if you can get into a stalemate situation. Well, I got to advance. Get rid of that. Do a long shot. I can't do enough damage to get through his block. Now he's just about got me walled in. Move 2 and then -2, huh? I should swipe, then walk, then defend. This is gonna put me in a bit of a corner. Bend or move. I think I'm gonna move instead. I'd rather not get pinned into the corner. Long shot's back! Chop! Yep. Big surprise. Still have no movement skills. I'd have to get rid of power shot. Snapshot, I can get the fire off. I'd much rather get long shot off, but it's not going to happen. So, I can move and snapshot for 4, and that'll get him down to 11. And save long shot. I think that's what I gotta do. Let's go... Either way, one card is going to get him in range to hit me again and kill me. There. Snapshot. Oh, crap. I forgot it pulls. It moves to me. Alright, well, we're dead. I don't think I has any possibility I could have won that fight anyway, so... We lasted longer than I thought I would. We have perished! Oh, I'm so sad. So the game does have a success through failure mechanic, so you're not completely wasting your time. Like a lot of these roguelike progression type games. What's going to happen now is I'm going to gain levels based on the progress we made during the quest. So you can see I've gained some levels from earlier attempts. So we unlocked a new class card. She now has available to her, not initial starting deck, but available through leveling up. We have the Protect skill. 1 cost, swap places with a friendly character within 4 spaces, then defend 2 per adjacent enemy. Oh, I like it. That's a good one. Swap places within 4 spaces, defend 2 per adjacent enemy. Cool. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yank that mage back out of the middle of the action. And, who else? That it? Alright, apparently that's the only one I gained this time. But you get new cards. It also unlocks, like the Warlord that you saw in the early game. It unlocked the Warlord. Alright, and then we're back to the start. I'm going to go ahead and start one more adventure. We'll do one more try through. This time, like I said, I'm not going to read all of the flavor text necessarily, but let me take a quick break. I'm going to stand up and just stretch for a minute. We're about 2.5 hours in, so let me do that. Give me 5 minutes, and we'll jump into another Trials of Fire run. See you in just a few.